Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Just Another 20 something with me, Marissa. Can you believe that November is ending? This is the last episode of the month of November, which, one, I cannot believe that November is gone, and two, I cannot believe I have made an entire month full of podcast episodes. Like, are you kidding? That's so awesome. I'm so excited. I have been wanting to do something like this for a long time, and it's really cool that I actually stuck to it, and I'm still doing it, and I'm already planned out next month's and the month after that of full of episodes, and I'm so excited to get to them. And how many times can I say I'm so excited? I'm so excited. It's just really cool to be able to do something that I like. That has been a hard thing for me to figure out what I am into. So, finding something that I actually am passionate about and enjoy doing and I don't want to stop doing it is really nice. And that is something that I am thankful for. Ooh, nice little segue. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about gratitude, as I thought it would be very fitting since we just had our Thanksgiving. I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. We had a great Thanksgiving. We were very low key, and we just watched a bunch of holiday films on Netflix. We watched the Let It Snow, which was really cute. Definitely recommend that one. And then the TV show Dash and Lily, which was also super cute and super easy to binge. We literally watched the entire first season in one day. But I mean, what else are you doing on Thanksgiving other than sitting around, eating, and watching TV? So that's exactly what we did. And it was really nice. So obviously during Thanksgiving is usually the time where you think about everything that you are thankful for, either just in that week or that month or maybe the entire year or multiple years, who knows. But I think that it's really important to not only think about the things you are grateful for on Thanksgiving, but every other day of the year. And something that I super want to get more into is gratitude journals. It is proven that having a gratitude journal and writing the things that you are grateful for out reduces stress, which, hey, I have a lot of that. And so if I can ease that in any way, thumbs up for me. I'm going to be doing it. And so I think I am not the only one, obviously, that deals with stress. And if you are feeling really anxious or really stressed at a certain time, maybe you should break out that journal and start writing. I know I talk about journals literally all the time because I am obsessed with them. I am looking at my stack of journals right now. I literally have 4 on my desk right now. I just got this new journal from Katie Bellotti. She is a YouTuber, Instagram influencer, podcaster. She's amazing. She came out with a line of products, and one of them is a journal that says it's okay. And all throughout the journal, it's blank pages, so you can really put pictures and glue them into the book, which is, if you've never seen people when they do artsy journal things like that, definitely look it up on YouTube. I have been dying to try and do that. And so now I have a good journal to do that because it doesn't have lines on the paper that will make it look weird. So I'm super excited. There's so many different things that you can do with journals. And that brings us back to gratitude journals. Obviously, you don't have to have a whole journal just dedicated to gratitude, even though I think that would be a great thing for everyone to do. But you can also just have some gratitude prompts just thrown in your normal day-to-day journal entries. And so I thought today it would be really fun super fun, if we went and talked about some gratitude prompts that we can do together. I'm going to be doing them as well, writing them in my journal, and you can journal along with me and think of some things that you were grateful for. So I picked out 5 different prompts for us to talk about today, and I want you guys to write it down too, or at least think about it in your head while I'm answering the questions. And you can look up so many different prompts. Literally on Pinterest, I found these. If you just look up gratitude journal, there's tons of different prompts that you can do every day if you want to just throw that into your journal entry, or even just throw that into your day-to-day if you want to become more thankful for your life. So I picked out ones that are, I feel like, kind of easy for us to start out with. So I am going to start with the first one. First one is, describe the best part of your day today. Okay, so as I am recording this, it is Sunday the 29th, the day before this episode uploads. And I don't have a lot on the agenda today, but something that I already know was the best part of my day, even though it's only 2 o'clock. I know there's still a lot more day left, but I can safely say that the best part of my day today was I got to FaceTime one of my best friends who I haven't got to talk to in a long time. And we talked for 2 hours because there was so much stuff that we hadn't even told each other about. And I'm not gonna lie, we're kind of both a little gossipy. Not in a bad way, but we just have a lot of tea that we like to talk about. And so it was so funny because we were going back and forth with each other's drama that was happening in our lives. And I was like, oh my gosh, did I not tell you about this thing? And she was like, no. Please go into detail. I want to know about this thing. So I just love being able to talk to my friends, and I was so thankful to be able to talk to her because she's been so busy, and so we haven't had a good sit-down chat in a long time, and we were planning on hopefully seeing each other, but since things have gone down with COVID, we decided obviously that is not really a good idea right now, so we probably won't be able to see each other in person until maybe January, depending on how everything goes with COVID. So being able to talk to her was definitely the best part of my day. Okay, the next prompt is list 3 qualities you like about yourself. Ooh, wow, I was ambitious when I first put this down. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been feeling a little down on myself the last few days, so maybe this will actually be a really good practice for me. So, list 3 qualities that you like about myself. Oh, God, this is disgusting. I really like my sense of fashion. Not gonna toot my own horn, but I'm gonna toot it a little bit. I feel like I wear cute clothes. I really like how I can put random things in my closet together and it forms a new outfit, and I'm like, wow, I'm super cute. And then I go out into the world and people will comment on it. Like, actually, literally this weekend, I made an outfit, and it wasn't anything crazy, but I didn't know how well it would work with the color schemes. But I wore this nice little cream little top with some high-waisted jeans and a corduroy jacket, which I'm obsessed with this corduroy jacket. I thrifted it, super cute find. And I didn't know if the cream shirt and the corduroy jacket would be too similar of colors. And I was like, oh no. People are going to think that I'm wearing too similar of colors, which of course, no one cares about. No one is going to say that to me, but here I am thinking it. And actually we went to this outdoor restaurant, and one of the waitresses was like, oh my gosh, I love your outfit. It's so cute. And I was like, oh my God, I guess I did pretty good. And that was really nice. So, yeah, I would say something that I like about myself for sure is my sense of fashion. Another thing. Oh, okay. I would say my caring / loyalty to my friends and to my family. I actually, this is so dumb because obviously I should know this about myself. But I mean, of course, I always think of myself as a very caring and loyal person to the people who mean the most to me. And I really would do anything for them. And I guess to me, I just don't even really think about it. Like, of course I would do something for them. Like, duh, these are the people that I love. But in more recent years, I guess there's just been things that have come up with my friends or my family where I literally just stick by them through anything. And one of my friends the other day, it's actually really cute. We write letters to each other. Super cute. She told me that she really admires how loyal I am as a friend and just how loving and caring I am. And it's like, wow, you really don't know, I guess, the impact that you have on everybody else until someone tells you it. And I don't know. I mean, like, of course, me and my friends are always like, oh my gosh, love you, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think all the time are we sitting down being like, I love these qualities about you, which is fine because I know that they love me, and I know, like, if they didn't like the qualities that I owned, I don't think we would be friends. But it's just really nice occasionally when you get those messages being like, you're really awesome, and this is why you're awesome, this specific quality. So that was really nice. So I would say I really like that about myself as well. And okay, the last one. Oh, God. This is getting a little hard. 3 is a lot. I commend anyone who can think of 3 immediately that they like about themselves. I would say a third thing. Okay, this one's kind of dumb, but I think, okay, it's not dumb. It's not stupid, but I think the third thing that I like about myself is my eyes, which is obviously like a physical attribute, but it's still something I like about myself. It's a quality. I really like my eyes. I have really big eyes. I have some nice lashes to go with them. And now that only people can see my eyes because I wear a mask every day, it's nice to know that at least I have nice eyes that people can look at. That is so dumb. Whatever, we're going with it. Those are my 3 qualities. Fashion sense, caring and loyalty, and my eyes. Let's move on, shall we? Okay, what is your favorite thing to do at home? Yes. Okay, so I chose this one obviously because we're all spending a lot of time at home nowadays. So I thought it would be really good for everyone to think about the most favorite thing to do at home is, since, we're going to have to be doing a lot of that activity. So I have, let's see, I think I have about 3 favorite activities that I like to do at home. One is laying in my bed. Okay, but continuing, it's not just that. Laying in bed and watching my favorite YouTube videos. This is top 10, one of my favorite activities to do. I know it's not, a huge, strenuous activity, but I mean, who's doing that at home anyway? You're supposed to be relaxed. So one of my favorite wind down activities that I can do just by myself, especially when I want some alone time, is to just turn on my favorite YouTubers, watch their videos, curled up in my cozy bed. Maybe I have a candle on. I have a TV in my room so I can pull it up on the TV. It's nice. It's really nice, and I just feel at peace. I get a lot of inspiration from the people who create videos, whether it's like funny or fashion related or lifestyle or whatever. I take a lot of inspiration from all of these people. So it's nice. It gets my creative juices flowing, but I'm also relaxed and I can just break away from the outer world realities. It's good to take a break. So that is definitely one of my favorite things to do. Another one is, I guess this kind of goes hand in hand, but watching movies. But this is different because I'm in a different part of my house. So I like to watch YouTube videos in my room, but I like to watch movies in the living room. So there you go, 2 different activities. But I like watching movies with my family, and we have a fire going, and it's just very cozy. Again, relaxing vibes. And then, of course, I love baking. My kitchen is kind of small, but it's cute because then I'm kind of just like enclosed with all of my baking ingredients, and I love making like cookies or whatever and just having the whole house smell of sweet treats, and it's really nice and it's really cozy. I really like cozy things. Who knew? But I feel like when you're at home, that's the one thing you want to do is be cozy. So of course those are going to be my favorite activities. And okay, just one more favorite thing to do at home is puzzling. As we know, I have a puzzle going right now. Actually, I finally got back into it. I was kind of in a rut for a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I will think of a thing to do, like a different thing to do than obviously just watching my YouTube videos. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do a puzzle, but I just couldn't bring myself to even just do that one activity, even though I know like I would be happy doing that activity. I was still like, I don't know though, that's like a lot of work. I don't know if I can do it. But I did it, and I'm proud of myself for doing it. It's a cute little otter puzzle. I'm not really that far on it right now, but it is really cute. I have the edge. What is that? Oh my gosh. I should be an expert puzzler. How do I not know this term? The outline. It's not that. The base? No. Whatever. I have the edge pieces all done, and so it's very... I'm just working on the middle now. And the middle is always the worst part, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm doing great. So yeah, so those are my favorite activities. Watching my YouTube videos, watching some movies, baking, and puzzling. All great activities to be doing in this quarantine winter time. So if you guys want to take a note, maybe you should do that at home. Okay, next prompt is name something that you are grateful to have. Okay, so this one obviously I think is a very good one that everyone should think about. Obviously this year has been really hard to think about things that we're super grateful for because, I mean, duh, I think a lot of people have experienced a lot of loss just in this year. So how can you even be grateful of things that you have when you've lost so much? But I think if anything, this is the time, like this is the biggest time to think about the stuff that you do have and that you won't lose, and something that just has more value in your life. And so for me, I am so grateful to have my friends and my family's support just in everything. Obviously, one with how many times can I talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. Just with me trying to find a job, it is so nice that all of my friends and family just want me to be happy, and they don't want me to be stressing out about what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And they just support me, and they support me in any decision that I make. And even if I just get really anxious and I'm like, I don't know if I can do it, they're just, they're there, and I really appreciate that. That is something that I know will never go away, no matter what happens in life. No matter if I somehow never get a job ever, which will not happen, but if it does, I know that they will be right beside me, and they will not leave in my moment of need. So emo. But, and along with that, I'm also very grateful that I have a place to live because, I don't have that stress of, since I don't have a job, how am I going to pay for things? How am I going to live on my own? How am I going to do this? I'm really grateful that not only, obviously, can I move back in with my parents, but even if that wasn't an option, I know that my friends would take me in and they would help me out in any way. There would never be a time where I'm just don't have a place to live, which is that's a huge thing. I mean, a lot of people, don't have that privilege. So I am very happy and grateful that I have a roof over my head and I have my own room to myself. And yeah, so I hope you guys think of something in your own lives that you're super grateful to have, even if it's just something small, even if it's literally just, I am grateful to have a bagel every morning. Because you know what? I am also grateful for that. I had a bagel this morning and I was so thankful. I was so thankful to have that bagel because bagels really make the world go round. So even if it's something really small like that, write it down. It's important, and try not to think of all the things that you don't have. Just think of the things that you do have. Okay, so this is our last prompt. Get ready, guys. This one's actually going to be kind of a long one, kind of a little emo one, but I think it's really important. So, what were your worst 3 days, and what were your 3 best days? So, like I said, kind of emo. What were your worst 3 days? Well, to be completely honest with you, everything has obviously been running together. I don't think I've had really, all the bad days just feel all the same. I wouldn't say there was 3 different really bad days for different reasons. For me right now, again, being unemployed, not really knowing what I want to do, that has been really, really hard and confusing and scary and annoying. So my worst days have just been days where I'm I am scared to do anything. I'm scared to move forward. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I don't want to be disappointing anybody. I just have no idea. And those thoughts are obviously just really hard to sit with, because when you don't know what you want to do, that makes you want to do nothing. And obviously that's not productive. And so a lot of the days when I just get really overwhelmed and I get super anxious and I hate thinking of the future and my life, I just get, so overwhelmed that I just kind of stop. I just don't do anything productive, and I just sit in my bed and I'm like, you know what? It's too hard to be a human today. We're not going to do it. And I know that that's not a bad thing to do because I'm supposed to, I need to take care of myself. And if I get too overwhelmed, like I need to take a break, maybe my mind is just not ready to tackle that today, and that is okay. But even then, it's hard, obviously, not to be like, wow, what a loser. Like, can she seriously not get it together for 2 seconds? But you can't think like that. You can't obviously have that mindset. You have to be kind to yourself and realize that it's okay. But yeah, those are my worst days, when I just feel so just overwhelmed and I just feel like I can't do anything. So then I don't do anything. Those have been pretty bad, and unfortunately they happen a lot more than I would like to admit, just with everything going on, especially because it's just like some days I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just search for jobs online, but then maybe something doesn't work out, or I just don't get an interview, or they decline my application, or then I get a little discouraged. So I'm like, okay, maybe I will only apply to things just like out in town, just like a nice coffee shop job, whatever. And then COVID gets worse, and then I get more scared about that, and it's just one thing after another. And I know that if I keep thinking that way, I'm always just gonna have the excuse of, well, I can't do it now, blah blah blah, and that's not good. But when I get in those mindsets, it's just really hard to be like, great, everything seems to be against me. I have no idea what I want to do, and it's not fun. But I know that this isn't going to be my life forever, and I just need to take this time that I have to really figure out what I want to do, and everything will be okay. Even though you have bad days, you will also have good days. So, what were my 3 best days? Now this, I think I can definitely think of 3 different examples. So let me think. Okay, so obviously in quarantine COVID time, we're not really, doing a lot of activities, but I have 3 best days, and these are all kind of like intertwined. You'll get it when I say it. But these activities that I do with these people, they create my best days. So my first one is I take walks with one of my best friends in the morning, and it is so nice. That is seriously, it makes my day so much better when we get to go on those walks, because one, I'm exercising my body, so obviously my body's feeling good, and the entire time we just have the best conversations. We can just talk about anything for hours, and in fact, we'll be out there for a while. I mean, we're walking this huge neighborhood, and by the time I'm back to the car, I'm like, oh, like, are we done? But it'll be like 2 hours later. It's like, yeah, you're done. You can't keep walking anymore. Your legs are going to give out. But it's just so fun, and it's so nice. And every time that we spend time together, I just feel my anxieties just slip away. Like, she'll always comfort me in any problem that I'm having. And so it's really nice. I really enjoy those days, and it truly, truly makes my day anytime that we can do that. Next one is FaceTiming with my friends. Like I said today, that was my best part of my day today, was that I got to FaceTime my friend. And anytime that I get to talk to my friends is so much better. I definitely, not being able to see them is so hard. I honestly thrive so much with other people. I am definitely an extrovert. And so having just not having that be available where I can hang out with my friends and talk to them all the time and have their support and their guidance just always is really hard for me. I am not good at doing things alone. And I know that I need to get better at it, because in the end, I'll only have myself. But whatever. I can be by myself at times, but I don't want to be by myself forever. I want to be with somebody. I want to have friendships. I want to have relationships. I want to have a family. I want people around. That's how I thrive. So when I get to FaceTime my friends, I just feel so much better. I can just tell that I get out of my head and I realize what's going on, and I'm like, okay, she'll figure it out. It'll be okay. So it's so nice to have those FaceTimes. Literally, one of the days last week, I was just like, oh, I don't know if I want to FaceTime this person today because I'm just feeling I'm feeling a little sad. I'm feeling a little tired. And I didn't know if I was up for it. But we ended up calling, of course. And after I hung up with them, it was like my entire mood shifted. The entire rest of the day, I felt like a different person. I wasn't like lethargic. I wasn't like sad anymore because all I needed to do was just talk to one of my friends. So that was really nice. And those always make my day. So anyone who wants to FaceTime me, please call me. I would love to talk. Okay. And then finally, another thing that makes my day is when I go on coffee runs with my mom. I'm not really a huge coffee drinker. In fact, every single time we go, I get decaf because I love the taste of coffee, but I just cannot handle the caffeine. Like my body is like, no, you are already anxious. We do not need to add any more things to make you more anxious. That's not what we're going to do. So I really am just there to hang out with my mom. Wow. Okay. I guess all of these really just went together, didn't they? I have to be around people and then I have good days. Shocker. But when I get to go on the coffee runs with my mom, it just makes the day so much better. I mean, we get to go hang out together and we get a nice little treat. And even though we're just like in the car, I mean, we're just literally in the car and then we're going to the drive-thru and that's pretty much all we're doing. But we get to talk and I get to hear about her day and I'll tell her what I've been up to and who I talked to and whatever. And we just get to catch up and have a nice time. Even though I live with her. I mean, of course, I catch up with her every day. But it's nice to just have the little breaks, just the two of us. And I think we both really benefit from it. And it's just, I'm going to be sad when maybe that's not a thing all the time. I don't want to live in a world where I can't just go grab coffee with my mom. Like at least twice a week. So sorry. Sorry about it. That is something that I realized that I want in my life. So yeah, those are the 3 things that make my best days. And yeah, so that kind of concludes our our prompt section. I really think these prompts are super helpful, actually. It's really nice to just talk about all this out loud and write it in my journal, and I hope you guys also have come up with some great insights from these prompts. Like I said before, there are a ton of different prompts literally just on Pinterest, so I bet you could find even more than just that. And I just think it's really important to think about the stuff that you're grateful for and think about the stuff that you have, because I think another thing, especially with society and whatever, is not only do we think about the stuff that we lost, but we also think of the stuff that we just don't have. Like, of course, there are days where I'm like, I really wish I had a... Okay, this is going to be dumb, but I'm going to say it anyway. Sometimes I wish I had an iPad because there are so many things that I want to create on an iPad, and without the iPad, I can't do anything, so I'm sad. And hey, guess what? There's other ways that I can be happy without having a freaking iPad. Like, oh, that's just so ridiculous even saying that out loud. But like, it's true. It's just so much time wasted thinking about the stuff that we wish we had that would quote unquote make us happier. But would it make us happier? I mean, maybe to a degree it could help out, but like at the same time, if you're just relying on this one material thing to make you happy, it's most likely not going to make you happy. I mean, literally, listen, like going back to all the things that made my best days, being with friends, talking with my mom, like none of that is from an iPad. Hello. So, wow, that was a wake up call just for myself. But it's true. I mean, think about it. Think about the things that really make your best days, and are those things that you have, or are those things that you don't have and that you wish you had? And it's something to think about. It's a deep subject that we just uncovered right there. So I think there's a lot of benefits to just taking some time and having some gratitude with your life. And I hope this episode kind of got you guys in the mood to do some gratitude journaling all on your own. I know that this episode is a little bit shorter, but I just kind of wanted to sum up kind of all the thoughts I hope that we were all having with this Thanksgiving weekend. Go follow the Instagram page, Just Another 20-something pod on Instagram. I would really appreciate that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the podcast. And I hope you guys are excited for a brand new month in the next episode. So I'll talk to you guys then. Bye.